What did I say about trusting the process? No, what did I say about trusting the process? Huh? Huh? People, it's your girl Anna's the thick chick with a deep voice, and welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, please don't forget to click that subscribe button. And if you are returning, thank you so much for the continuous support. Absolutely appreciate you guys so much. Without wasting any more time, from the title of the video, it's about makeup and basically talking about adulthood. So this video comes very highly recommended by one of you guys. Okay, highly recommended by one of you guys. Hey, is that even English? But anyway, one of you requested the video when I was talking about Shein, and you guys said, okay, one of you asked, kindly requested that I give a tutorial of the makeup that I had in the video. So I thought, okay, why not? So let me just do it, because I do love makeup. It's just that I haven't been wearing it quite a lot on my channel, simply because it takes too much time to put on and then have to deliver content and it's a lot of admin. So I just decided to just write it off altogether. But simply because you guys asked so nicely, I just figured, why not? And I think I will be creating more looks for you guys. I think I'm just gonna merge story time as well as makeup, or chit chat and makeup. I'm gonna do that. I think I'm not just, if it's about makeup, I'm not just gonna simply focus on makeup. I'm just gonna do a mix and match here and there, talk about this, talk about that while doing makeup. So we will be creating this look. That is the look that we'll be creating. So I hope you guys love it. So what I've done so far is prime my face. So my face is all set to go. Yeah, guys. First of all, it is hot. I cannot take the heat. Like, it's just too hot. Like, Anzukwazi. So the first thing that I do is I prefer to start with my foundation. And the shade that I'm using, is, okay, so the foundation that I'm using is by Maybeline FitMe, Matte Plus Poreless. Ooh, guys. And it's in the shade Warm Tan, which is 334, right? So it looks like that. I shouldn't be putting a lot because I don't like having too much makeup, because one thing about having too much makeup on your face is the fact that it's definitely gonna be heavy on you, and we don't want that. So one of you asked me and said, can we please talk about moving to a new place and how expensive it costs? Guys, if there's one thing about starting up fresh, one, it's never easy. Having to adjust to something that is new, something that you, resonate with, finding something that you like. The whole admin of actually finding a place that you like as an individual, something catered for you, something you feel like, you know what, I think that I relate or I resonate with this place. It's very, very hard. I will tell you that. And how do I know this? Yeah, sure, I haven't moved out of my place from home. I'm still staying at home. But the fact that my friend was looking for a place and I was helping her look for a place, she couldn't find what she was looking for the first day, because we hunted for a place for 2 straight days, right, on the road. But one thing I'll tell you is that I think the second day was much easier than the first. So the first day, when we actually went to go look for a place for her, guys, we were not finding anything. We were not finding anything that she liked, or if she did like it, it was way too expensive, because there's also that, right? How expensive it is. And sometimes if you think that apartments range about the budget that you have, and you just find out that actually that's not how it works. You get what I mean? And yes, I prefer blending with a brush. For me, it works better than the sponge. I tried with the sponge. I just hate the fact that it gets dirty way too much and too quickly and easily. I'm very lazy, so I don't like, something that involves a lot of admin. So I feel like that does that. But with a brush, the admin is just you making sure that it blends properly, because there's that. So guys, as I was looking for a place, I think it legit took us like I said 2 days to eventually find something that she likes, something that she felt like she resonates with. And okay, so this is the eyebrow pencil that we're going to be using. It's a liner that we're going to be using. It's from Opal. I don't remember when I bought this because I always lose them. One thing about me, I will lose my pencils. And also, you guys, one thing that I like about this eyebrow pencil is how pigmented it is. Sometimes you buy those eyebrow pencils and you find that the pigmentation isn't what you thought it was, probably lighter than you thought. This one is just perfect. It's not too light, it's not too dark like it's black. It actually matches with my brows. That's the one thing that I love about it. And the fact that I just have to carve at the bottom of my brow and just at the top, and then fill it up with my spoolie. We all know that a spoolie fixes literally everything, you guys. Everything. So yeah, it's very, very hard looking for a place and finding something that you like, and very expensive. When you do, you find that it's very expensive and starting up fresh now. But I like the fact that you are now becoming an adult and you're taking charge of your own life. I feel like that peace of mind is really, really, really needed as you venture into adulthood. You need to have that. Boy or girl, please make sure that you move into your own place before ujola, before kipita, before cohabitation, or whatever you call it. Do yourself that favor, because that's exactly what I'm doing for myself. I'm gonna do that. So let me tell you something about this eyebrow pencil, about this concealer story, right? Tell you something about this concealer story, right? So this concealer that I'm using is from MAC, right? I bought this a long time ago and it lasts. One thing about it, it will last. It's in the shade NC42, right? Love, absolutely, absolutely love this one, but it's definitely fighting for its life right now. You understand what I mean? So ngiyakhohlelela nje mina. Into engiyenza ikhohlelela. But I love it. I love it. Like, oh, I absolutely love this one. I do have an alternative one if this one fails me. I use the Pro LA concealer in the shade medium beige as the lighter shade. But for the contour, for contouring, I use that dark one, which is Beautiful Bronze, obviously. Can we please discuss black text? First of all, one thing I'll tell you, there's no way, okay, not that, let me not say there's no way, right? But I feel like we're going to fundisa kanjani again, if this is something that you're used to, and I don't think it would be such, it'll be such an arm and a leg for you to do it because it's something you're used to. It's like washing the dishes, it's like cleaning, yeah, but it's kind of like one of the chores that you have to do. Unfortunately, it's money, and we all love money, and when you have to take it out of your own pockets, that is a problem for everybody. Understand what I mean? So there's that. And I mean, one thing I'll tell you is that if my parents were still alive, I would be paying for black text because this is something that I'm used to. This is something that my dad never negotiated about. This is something that was not foreign to us, and especially me because I'm literally the fourth one. So I've seen my siblings do it. So it's not something that I would probably cry over or complain about because there's really a lot of us. I think the problem now becomes when literally everybody's dependent on you. Then now black text becomes a problem. But if there's a lot of you who are actually helping each other to maneuver this whole thing, then I don't see it being such a problem. Like I said, my situation is different from you guys' situation. And I just want to say thank God. Thank God. I do consider myself privileged, I will not lie. Privileged because, like I said, I am the fourth child. So by the time it comes to me, by the time it's my turn, I've already adjusted to it by seeing it from my siblings practice it, right? So it's not something taboo that you're the only person doing it. Literally everybody at home pays black text. You get what I mean? So I've had so much practice that it's not such a big deal. But when you're alone and you don't have any other siblings to help you with it, then it becomes a problem. I understand how then it becomes a problem because you are alone. Or maybe there's just two of you and a lot of responsibilities to carry out. So one, I'm very grateful for my parents. I'm grateful for the fact that they were able also, even in their absence, it doesn't feel like black text because they've done such a great job at taking care of us, teaching us what responsibility is about, what it's like, so that it doesn't feel like labor or it feels like, oh, you're asking for too much. So really, it's not such a train smash. It's just dependent on how you look at it, and also because our upbringing is very, very, very different from each of us, all of us. Even in the same household, we don't go through the same experience the same way, you know. I'm very fragile, very, very fragile, and my siblings know this about me. I'm very fragile, and if you say something to me that is like offensive, I will take offense and I will definitely call you out on it. I'm like that, period. So guys, I prefer carving the top of my brow with my concealer. I think it's easier to manage like that, you know. Also, this is just me, man. This is just me. So the next one is finding work and earning a salary that can hardly support you till month end due to high tax and corruption. Ooh, that is a very tricky one. Okay, firstly, can we please discuss the apart from tax? I know tax is a problem. I know all of us are going through it. I know we're experiencing it. Yeah, sure. But can we just talk about something that is really, really puzzling, you know? Earning such peanuts, like earning peanuts, knowing very well that you're worth more than that. To me, that is a problem. When you know that you went to school for this, maybe you have a qualification or you have an experience of some sort, because I feel like experience is way, way better, but that's just my theory and nobody else's theory. That's just my belief. When you do something practically, because I'm a practical learner, when you do it practically, I feel like that's much more better than theory, because with theory you don't know whether it's going to work practically. Ooh, score. You don't know if it's going to work practically. So when you know something, when you've done it practically, it's easy for you to maneuver because you've done it before. You know, it's like riding a bike. You're not reading about it, you're doing it. You're riding a bike. That's why you perfect it. But if you're going to read about a bike, that you actually get on top, you get on top of the bike and you just start paddling. For some of us, really, it becomes a problem. I'll not lie to you. Till this day, I cannot ride a bicycle. I think that's why I used that example, because I cannot ride a bicycle till today. As I was saying, talking about tax, and also finding money, finding a job but the salary does not even get you through to month end. It's very, very hard, guys, especially through these trying times. It's very hard and very unfair for your family to expect you to pay black tax, and then there's actual tax, tax, and then tax, and then there's corruption, and then there's you having to stick it through the entire month because I'm not choice, you know. That's why, guys, I also strongly advise like multiple stream of incomes. I know it's not an easy thing. I'm not even saying it from the place of privilege or anything like that. If anything, I have to work hard for everything that I want, right? And with my goals, I'm not even where I want to be, not even halfway through, not even, you know. There's so many things that I would like to achieve, so many things that I want to do still, so many things that I feel like I'm very deserving of. So trust me when I say it's not coming from a place of privilege or a place of ignorance, but it just comes from a place of seeing that I don't like this for myself. I don't like the fact that I have to take out money to support or to maintain the household, especially when I didn't ask to be born. You made a decision that it didn't include me, but somehow I was included because I'm the result of your decisions, as my parents, of course. So I don't like to be in the pits. One thing about me, I don't like to be in the pits. And one thing about me, I love money. Like, I love money because I understand what money can do for me and my family and my community at large. That's why I love money so much. You understand what I mean? Yeah, call me a capitalist nigga. I am a capitalist nigga. If you know the book, then you know. If you don't know, forget about it. And also, I prefer using this brush for my blending, especially under my eye. I just feel like this brush blends so nicely, you guys. This brush is the one. But you need to be very, 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 very careful. You can't just, you need to be very careful when you use this brush. So, as I was saying, I love money because I'm a capitalist nigga. I understand what money can do for me and for my community. And I will work so hard to make sure I get it. Also for myself. I love being independent. I love it. It's not because I want to be... My independence does not include a man. Do you understand what I mean? I'm not being independent because I don't want to depend on a man. No. I just like the feeling of being independent, just doing things for yourself, getting it done by yourself, knowing that it took so much, an arm and a leg for you to get this, and having to see it be in front of your eyes, all because of your hard work. I love that. I love it when you work hard and you get to see the fruits of your work, when you see the fruits of your work, such an amazing feeling because it makes you feel like, oh, I'm a bad. I'm a bad. Ndiyayithanda imali, and I will not even lie about that. Lie and say, ooh, money. Yes, money, and I want lots and lots of it, and I'm gonna get it. One thing about me, child, when I say something, it definitely happens. I just realized that I've been saying things for other people for them to have them manifested. I haven't been talking good about me on me also, simply because I think I was just too afraid. You know, sometimes guys, siyasaba ukuthekela izinto that are concerning us. So we'd rather focus on what your friends are doing, what your friend is achieving, what you're forgetting that you are also achieving in your own lane. You get what I mean? We are so afraid to look at indaba zethu that we just focused on looking at indaba zabangani bethu or zabomaki or the people we don't like, because we are afraid of our own truths. We're afraid. Life is very scary, guys. I will not even lie about that. Life is very, 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 very scary. And it becomes more scarier when you don't have any plan. Yeah, sure, we all know that sometimes the plans that we have for ourselves don't go accordingly. But when you have a plan, I mean, there's a bit of direction when you have a plan, you know, like, yeah, you might not know where you are going, but because you know what you want, the universe has a way of making sure that you get what you want. I don't know if I'm making sense. I don't know how to put it, but yeah, I hope I'm making sense. I hope you understand. When you say it, when you know it's okay, I want a house, the universe somehow will direct you into eventually getting a house. Get what I mean? So guys, this is the translucent powder. It's from Maybeline also. No, it's from Yardley, I'm lying. It's from Yardley. It's called Absolute Translucent Loose Powder, stable for all skin tones. This is the packaging. It looks like this. On the lid on top looks like this, but it looks like this. So I do this before my eyes because also I'm not doing anything hectic on my eyes. If I was doing something hectic, I was gonna start with my eyes. Now guys, I'm gonna be contouring my face. Like I said, that this is from LA Girl Pro Concealer. It's in the color Beautiful Bronze. It's like this, Beautiful Bronze. And this is how we do it. Okay, we're still talking about adulthood, right? Woo! Anazi. Oh, yeah, what an epic fail. But anyway, we move. Mjolo, sis, mjolo. I can never seem to get it right. Help. Girl, you're not alone. One thing I will tell you is you are not alone. You and I, maybe Sala Baboy one or Mamoy one, I'm telling you. We definitely come from the same parents. Girl, I can never seem to get anything right when it comes to Mjolo. It has gotten to a point where I don't look anymore, you know. Just hoping for the one to find me. I don't know how, because I'm not looking. But anyway, somehow I do believe that the universe will give me the right person at the right time. Does this mean that I'm not mingling? No. Hell no. There's no way I'll stop mingling. I do mingle with people. I do talk to people because I feel like that's how I will get this human being. You understand what I mean? The fact that I am not really putting myself out there, but talking to people, mingling with people, getting to know other people. You understand what I mean? That also helps your case. And don't go in and saying that every guy that comes, every first candidate that comes your way, now they must take first preference, or that's the one. No, that's not how it works, girl. That's not how it works. How it works is you just trusting the process, just giving it to God and saying, God, I trust you. Universe, I trust you to work in my favor. You know, I know that you won't lead me astray, and I know that you'll give me what I've asked for, and just let it go. It's hard to do that. It's not an easy thing to do. I will not lie to you. So for my nose, I use a smaller brush because obviously this part of contouring is very, very critical. This is the one step that kind of freaks me out every time I have to do it, because I have to get it right. And I always feel like I won't get it right. So it kind of freaks me out. So I have to make sure that I get it right. Phew! Alright guys, makeup is such an extreme sport. But anyway, so like I said, as a person, you must learn to trust the process. You see the process that I'm trusting with my face. I look like I don't know what I am. I look like something horrible, but I'm trusting the process. I'm trusting the process because I know that the end result is gonna be amazing, right? So it works the same with life. With this one, we already know that it's gonna look bomb diggity, but what are the chances of it actually not turning out like that? You know, we don't give that out to the universe. We deal with it how we choose to. So that's what you do. You trust the process and believe that God is going to work in your favor, as well as the universe. It's always conspiring for you in your favor, always. So you trust the process. So I've had this palette for the longest of time, for years and years. You can tell it's even worn out. This is literally my favorite one because it has those neutral nude colors, and I'm a fan of that. So for my outer shadow on my outer eye, this is the shade that I'll be using. This is the shade, right? So you can get any, I don't even know what the name of the shade is because this palette fell off and I had to put it back together, and now I don't even know what's what, right? I don't even know. So the trick to having a nice kind of like smoky eye, the darker shade you apply it here on your outer eye, right? And just do this circular motion, not really pressing it, but pressing it in, right? So it gives you that nice smoky eye that we all like. But remember that, like I said, this is not something that is too much. So it's gonna be 2 colors literally. And I know some people prefer doing one eye and finishing, but I prefer doing them the way I am simultaneously. So not doing one eye and finishing there and go to the other. No, I prefer doing them like this at the same time, one step at a time for both eyes. I think this also gives me a direction to see that, oh, okay, more or less the same. Get what I mean? It's more or less the same. So it gives me that. Can you see the process when we trust the process? Do you see what happens when you trust the process? This is what happens when you trust the process. So yes, like I said, do not, I repeat, do not go out there looking for somebody, but be open to letting love in. Because another thing that we like doing as people, another thing that, okay, So the next color that I'll be using is this one. So it kind of looks whitish, nudish. I don't even know what the name of this is. But I know you have palettes there, so you work with what you have. I'm a strong believer of that, like I said. What was I saying again about umjolo? Oh, you must learn to open your heart for love to come in, to flow in, and also believe it with all your heart. Because if you're gonna say you want a good man, you want a good person, or just a person in general, let's just say person in general, because I know it's not just girls watching this. I know guys are watching my channel too. Crazy enough. Say you're a person looking for somebody, and you say that I don't believe in love. Oh no, you want love, but the minute somebody comes, you're always thinking the worst of that person. You know, that's you telling the universe that you don't want it anymore. That's what you're saying, because the universe says, here's a person, I'm giving you this person, and you're returning that person simply because you think you're telling your brain that this person is not the one, too good to be true. But we're always crying about people treating us badly. Now that you have a good person, now you're second doubting it, because you're so used. Okay, I get it, you're so used to getting your heart broken so many times that you have given up on dating altogether. You feel like this is not for me. I get it, man, we've all been there. But when you say you want love, you need to be able to open up your heart. You know, open up your heart. No, let love just come in. Just let it, you know, bask in it. And if gyapela, guys, gyapela, you can't run away from that, you know. And you can't think that every guy is gonna be the same as the previous one, even when majority have been like that. Maybe the problem is the fact that you're very, very negative, you know. You're very negative. If you could learn to just be a little bit more positive about things, maybe things might just work in your favor. You know what I mean? Oh guys, I need translucent now. I will put and 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 put. Yo, okay, so here is the one stage that I really, really absolutely hate. Lashes. Gosh. The one thing that I love about being a hustler is the fact that I actually do go to Small Street and I find nice lashes. You understand what I mean? I know a lot of people bash these lashes like, oh, they look. Let's have that conversation once we're done with this makeup. Come here and tell me the same thing that you've been saying to my face when we're done. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You see, I'm going to trust the process. That's what I mean. Confidence. You can't do nothing to me. You can't shake me. You can't. Yay! The unshakable game now. Very, very unshakable. Unshakable because it's not about you. It never is. Get what I mean? It's not about you. I won't even make it about you. Guys, I've had this clue also for the longest of time, simply because, like I said, remember, I don't put on makeup quite a lot. Yeah, but it's Kiss. I remember it's Kiss something. Kiss, yes. But there's the black one and then there's this one. So when I went to go buy the black one, they were out of stock. So I had to settle for this one. But I shem in the kubile. Yes, about in the kuba elifin. That's exactly what this thing did for me. In kubile, guys, I ain't kunuma shem. But I still do prefer the black Kiss one. I strongly still prefer that one because of the application brush. It's different to this one, you know, the application stick or whatever you call it, rod stick, whatever you want to call it. It's so different compared to this one and easier to use, you know. So remember what I said, let love come in. Just let love take over. Just let it and see what would happen for you. You understand? If you just decided to just trust the process, if you just decided to just let go of your doubts, your insecurities, and just let love come in, let love flow. You know, it does something for you also as an individual, not also for the benefit of having a partner, no, but the benefit of being content with who you are. You know, when other things don't work out, you will know when it's your fault and when it's not your fault. And when it's not your fault and it ended, it's amazing to just let go because you know that it's not your fault. Get what I mean? So please, I beg, do not go out there looking for love. Just let it find you. And when you find it also, just bask in it. Just let it take over, control you. I say to be naive. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying be naive, but just let it control you. Just bask in it. Just embrace it. Take it because you deserve it. I prefer using mascara for my lower lashes. So guys, this is a blush from Estee Lauder, right? I got it for free. See those attending events and what, and they just give you those freebies, a hamper. What do they call it again? A gift bag. Yes, they give you a gift bag because you were there, right? So they're just saying thank you for coming. That's where I got it. I don't remember what the event was about or what was happening, but I just know that I got this one for free. I got this blush for free. I like to kind of put my blush a bit here, just a bit, you know. I don't go in. So the last bit that's left from applying it on my cheeks, the last bit that I have on the brush, I just put it here. I think if it adds a bit of character to your makeup, it gives you that va-va-voom. And we all like that va-va-voom, of course. So this shimmer, I stole this shimmer from my sister. If you've watched my videos previously, a long time ago, years ago, I stole this from her. And I still have it. I think she bought it at Clicks. It's called Wow Shimmer. But any shimmer can work for you. Whatever shimmer that you have, then use it. You don't have to actually go to wherever and go buy. Although my makeup is quite affordable. Like FitMe, we all know, girls, we all know how affordable FitMe is. So I'm like that. I'm a cheapskate, bro. I'm a cheapskate. So the next one is, can we talk about unwanted pregnancies? Okay, you see this one, né? Firstly, I have to say this. I have no right to have an opinion about this. My own opinion about the topic, I have no right to have an opinion. Simply because we are all different. What do I mean by this? We all have different approaches and feelings towards the subject, you know, in terms of unwanted pregnancies, termination, whatever you call it. It is very sensitive to have this conversation. Yes, I said we need to have uncomfortable conversations. That's also another element of a healthy relationship, is having uncomfortable conversations. So I'm choosing not to have an opinion because I'm choosing to respect each and every female that has contemplated, that has thought about it, that has went through trauma, that has went through all these emotions simply because of unwanted pregnancies. Understand what I mean? Those who decided to keep, those who decided to terminate, there's no judgment around here. Simply because empini singamasoja aswile ngokufana. Yes, we become victorious from it, or we become victorious from the fights, we become victorious as a whole. But how we go about ukulempini is not the same. But it doesn't change the fact to go to Isoja. Exactly my point. It doesn't change the fact that you're still a woman and you're worthy of love and greatness and success, whether you choose to keep it or terminate it. I don't think it's a matter of, you know how sometimes they want to say, give those who decided to keep a bells, you know. Every woman deserves that. Every woman deserves a bells, whether they decided to terminate or to keep the baby. It's really none of other people's business, hey? If you ask me. It's really, 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 really none of the next person's business. If you decide that, you know what, this is what I want to do and I'm gonna do it, then do it. If you want to keep it, keep it. If you don't want to, then don't. I don't think people should be forced, or other people should have an opinion when it comes to people's decisions. You understand what I mean? We're already going through a lot as a people, and for you to want to have an opinion over someone else's decisions, to me that is very childish, you know. To me that says we have a long way to go. Nobody deserves to have an opinion over someone else's life. Nobody. So what I like doing also is applying concealer to give it that ombre finish, you know, that ombre effect. I just apply my concealer. So yes, when it comes to such conversations, I think people should not opt to have an opinion about such matters. That's how I strongly feel. Okay, I tried with these lashes and they're still not doing what they need to be doing. So that's the most honest opinion that I can give you. Okay, where can I? No, not there. Oh, here. Don't have an opinion about it and just keep it moving. Imagine somebody else having an opinion about your life choices and judging you based on those choices. Imagine. So this lip gloss is from Essence. It's called Extreme Shine Volume Lip Gloss. It looks like this. That's how it looks like. And that's how I achieved these amazing lips. I'm still trying with this with the lashes, so I'm going to give it one more try. One more go. Okay. Let's not get carried away. I said say something about the lashes we buy from McCall's. I said say something, huh? Huh. Oh, guys, this is so beautiful. Oh, I'm even crying. And then the last step La-di-da-da. Ooh. What did I say about trusting the process? No, what did I say about trusting the process? Huh? Huh? This is something that you can rock girls' night out, but you don't want to wear too much makeup. You don't want it to be very heavy on your skin. You just want a nice, simple makeup look. This is a go-to makeup look. Trust me, guys. Ooh, I enjoyed creating this look for you guys. Whoever recommended this look, thank you so much for recommending it. And also for those of you who participated on Instagram when I said, let's have an adult conversation while I do my makeup, and you participated. Thank you so much. Thumbs up to you guys. And if you like the creation, if you like the creation like I do right now, because I can't step away from the mirror, I keep going back to the mirror because I look good, I look nice, I look cute, I look like a girl today. If you love this look as well, please give it a thumbs up, comment, and also if you would like for me to continue with these makeup tutorials, I would be more than happy to do it for you guys, because I love you like that and because you support me like that. And I mean, why not? Because I can. So yes, give it a thumbs up. I really enjoyed having this conversation with you guys on this particular topic about adulthood and the difficulties we're all going through. The pits, the ghetto, I don't like it. They hate it. But it is what it is. We can't cry over it, because whether we decide to not do anything about it, we suffer. Or even when we do something about it, we suffer. But rather we suffer while doing something good, knowing very well that the rewards will feel just as great, as opposed to just feeling miserable the whole time if you choose not to actually do anything about your life. So yes, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. From me, and as the thick chick with a deep voice, it's